As a local sponsor of the Players Championship, Publix proudly offers the Players Sub. Bring your appetite. Available now for in-store pickup or as made-to-order sub at the deli. Swing by for a winning combo of boar's head, rotisserie chicken breast, cheddar jack spread, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and jalapeno on a white sub roll. It's only here for a limited time, so don't miss out. Visit Publix.com/order for more information. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Ackerman Urology has the latest options for improving men's health and vitality. Our board-certified urologists treat prostate disease and sexual health issues to ensure your confidence and wellness. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
Hey folks, been thinking about getting your carpets cleaned? Call Zero Res, the #1 rated carpet cleaner in town. Call us to get your carpets, tile and grout, area rugs, and furniture cleaned. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
For many of us, it's tax refund season. And if you're like me, you may need a new set of tires or just want to upgrade your wheels. Mike Dempsey here for TireOutlet.com, and right now through the end of March, you can save $100 on tire and wheel packages. That's right, $100 off a tire and wheel package with Tire Outlet. Just log on to TireOutlet.com right now and visit the offers page to view and receive this special discount. TireOutlet.com, wholesale prices, premium service.
If your facility and equipment play a big part in making your company successful, it makes sense to choose the right partner to help preserve it. Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Whether your project requires sandblasting, specialty coatings, or waterproofing, we can help. Our team takes pride in solving the most difficult corrosion and coatings challenges, and we do it with safety as our highest priority. Performance Painting, quality coatings, applied with pride.
Performance Painting!
So I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, Director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick, we're a 5-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $30,000 a year and right now graduate making over $80,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition and no student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted into the program, your only costs are the books and the course fees, around $700 a year.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org and you can apply there.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. Kentucky overcame an 18-point deficit to beat Florida in the Gators' regular season finale over the weekend, 71-70. They will now be the 5 seed and will open tournament play Wednesday with the winner of Ole Miss and Georgia matchup. And the Noles win their regular season versus Boston College 80-62 while also winning the ACC. They'll be the number 1 seed and will play Thursday against the winner of the Clemson and Miami game. UNF women's basketball rallied from behind and outscored Jacksonville 14-4 in overtime to grab a 77-67 victory and advance to its 3rd straight semifinal game. And don't forget, Players Championship Week is here and the field is set. Remember to purchase your parking passes. They will sell out. As of now, all days are available. It's 55 degrees at 7:01. Time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
You know it! Yeah! All right!
Tango un caso de lunes.
No doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
I got a case of the Mondays in any language. Woo!
Glad you're
Let's
okay.
go, America!
Let's do it. I'm back. Wasn't even gone. Blink an eye. LeBron James had a great weekend.
You think? Yeah.
Whoa, man.
Yeah, have you changed your mind at all? Was that, that's kind of what we set up on Friday. Does it matter? Are we just going to give it to Giannis no matter what?
That's interesting.
You know?
Things change on a dime in sports. We always say one thing, then something else happens, and we're all sitting here.
At least we were kind of ahead of that, set it up for the weekend, right? And what LeBron, he seems to be playing with a bit of an edge, doesn't he?
But then we sit there and we're amazed that he's a great player.
Well, no, but at the age, I think, makes it a little bit.
And Giannis is hurt, and he'll sit out, and the Bucks lost 2 in a row, so they're not going to win 70, and everything went upside down in the NBA. Not upside down, but, I mean, the Clippers are going to have to figure out how to beat the Lakers. Lakers trying to figure out how to beat the Clippers. I think everybody thinks that's going to occur. LeBron might have swayed some MVP voters this weekend. We'll see.
I'm more on the LeBron swing than I am on the Lakers suddenly being the favorite over those two. It was a good weekend for the biggest thing for the Clippers is they're going to have no home court advantage.
Yeah.
Like you watched the game yesterday, it's 80% Laker fans. It'll be the same thing in the playoffs. So,
right.
If the Clippers played in Portland or Sacramento, I'd give them a lot better chance.
Let's move to San Diego.
Right?
Become the Rockets.
I mean, something, but.
Yeah, that's a good point. Every game will be a Laker game. Hello, Taylor.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was kind of non-committal. I'm good.
No, it's good. That's
It's
good.
kind of a little
It's Monday.
bit of
I feel like
pause.
this weekend went by so fast.
The weekend.
You must have partied hard.
No, I didn't. I
Dry
actually
County
had
ended for me this weekend. You guys are lucky I'm here.
You what?
Dry County, Operation Dry County. No,
it ended.
No, yeah, it ended. Yeah, it was fantastic.
How was that?
Oh, I don't remember. No, I'm kidding. I had nothing. I went to a bonfire Saturday night, had a couple of pops. That's it. Yeah.
Couple pops.
Couple pops, you know. Just one beer only. Beer only.
All right.
Ease back into this thing, you know. Get my sea legs back under me.
There wasn't the keg stands yet.
Yeah, no kicks. My demo doesn't do keg stands anymore. Yeah.
I showed my son the dirty this weekend.
Yeah, he went to took. That's good. It's good to teach a boy at 15
Indoctrination.
what Bourbon Street's all about.
What it's all about, friend.
What is that silhouette in the window? Come on, son. Let's go inside and find out.
check
See that
this
girl?
out.
Tell her you want some beads, son.
This is called the dirty. You're about to find out what it's all about.
New Orleans is a great city for people 18 to 30. It is a dirty, dirty town, though. Have you been to New Orleans yet, Taylor?
I've never been. I know.
Come on. Miss goes somewhere every weekend, Miss Millennial.
I actually
you got to hit that one, man.
I know.
I said, you know what?
It is dirty, though.
We were over in New Orleans this weekend. I said, let's go see Baton Rouge. So I drove over to LSU just to see the campus. It had been forever, and there was a baseball game going on, so we went and watched some of the game at Alex Box.
Who were they playing? Southwest?
UMass Lowell.
Huh.
Yeah, they were pounding UMass Lowell. So that was fun.
Now, listen, I'll give you a hard time sometime about your college baseball fanaticism. You know, I question it outside of Florida. But the fact that you're in New Orleans, you drive to Baton Rouge, and then you pop in on a college basketball game between LSU and UMass. I mean, baseball. UMass Lowell.
Yeah.
I think that might make you the biggest college baseball fan in town.
No.
Certainly among the local media.
That was.
What do you mean, no? Why do you just immediately
Because there's others who know more than tell me stuff.
I'm used to you embracing a compliment. What happened?
No, I'm not, because there's others who tell me stuff that I don't know. But yes, I do enjoy it, and it was. I like to see that. We went actually at LSU, and I hadn't been to LSU since 1983.
What?
To give you an idea.
As a student, you went?
Yeah, as a student, I
Just
went
to go
for
to
a
the
Gator
game. Who won that game? Florida?
Florida won.
That was back when the visiting team won every year.
But couple things. So the sports facilities are all close together, so that's what we wanted to see, obviously, being sports fans. So we went and watched some of the baseball, which was cool. And then we walked around the football stadium, saw that, and it's awesome. And then
it seems to me that the football stadium hasn't changed much in 30 years.
No, but they got a lot of neat things around it and such, plaques and honoring the history of the game, and they're great players. And then next to that is the Pete Maravich Center, which I weaseled my way into. LSU had beaten Georgia that day by 30. But between the football stadium and the Maravich Center is the Mike the Tiger where he lives. It's got a big, giant area.
Open the cage! We got a gator on campus!
Yeah. But we couldn't find the dadgum tiger.
I
don't know where he was.
Oh, they're very stealth, Maybe perhaps he was,
But it is a little,
you.
at nighttime, it's a little eerie when you walk up to just this, chain link fence.
And you don't see him anywhere.
And you're looking, and you're ready for this cat to come.
Dude, he probably sleeps in like a pet paradise type deal.
He probably,
they send
it's
him
a
into
beautiful,
the AC. Yeah.
it's a beautiful facility. And I was thinking, man,
why don't we have a live gator? Is that
I wasn't thinking that, but I was thinking we should sort of move Lake Alice onto like a display of gators, and
would it not be
a habitat. If you
would it not be incredibly cool if Florida, when the next time they renovated, they did something like the pools, but put a gator in it?
I don't know, maybe next time they renovate. How about the first time they renovate?
Well, that's true too. Well, I'm talking about when they did build a new press box and it's been a while for the end zones for sure. But and what if, to make it even better, in the pregame, it used to be they would do that video presentation. Here come the game. They run out. How about in the pregame, whoever you're playing, whatever that mascot is, you feed one to the Gator. And if it happens to be, say, a Commodore, Vandy offers someone up.
Yeah, FSU.
If it's a volunteer, Mr. 10 is first.
Charlton. In you go.
In you go.
Good luck.
Time for a swim.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I do too.
But anyway, yeah, it's obviously it's a great campus, and it's just a long,
that's cool. That's
long way away.
Good
but
for you.
If you're there, you got. I was like, well, let's go see.
How did we do? Did we open up the eyes of the southeastern recruiters all across the country with our play? The Boy King's going to is a quarterback.
Let's
ladies
just
and gentlemen.
say,
He doesn't talk about the kid. He doesn't like me too.
Let's just say Eddie O is fully aware.
Okay, good. That's nice. Because if Eddie O's aware, then Dan Mullen will be aware.
I kid.
If I'm going to shoot this kid to this type of superstardom that has Eddie Orgeron calling, then we're going to Gainesville, my friend. As you know, I won't.
I have my Hummer. You need a Hummer. Tell them about it, JoJo.
But anyway,
JoJo, who's this Boy King?
So New Orleans was cool. So it's always it's a long way though. When you drive, it's a long way, and we had a quick over and back. So long way. But anyway, other sports going on. Then of course the debacle on Saturday.
It was a debacle
for the Gators.
If you could point a debacle to one thing, just one thing, I think this one's pretty simple. And we've questioned Kerry Blackshear's value.
Yeah.
We learned it on Saturday.
Yeah.
Even if he's not scoring, he's a big veteran defender.
Takes up space.
And when he went out because of an injury, they killed him on the boards.
Yeah.
Nick Richards started killing him offensively.
Yeah.
And there aren't many times you can say if, then.
Yeah.
If Blackshear doesn't get injured, Florida wins the game by double digits. So, I believe that. And with Florida, you can't say that all the time because they've blown other leads where no one was hurt. But in that game, that really seemed – and then guys, Hicks, stopped making shots.
Well, Florida goes from, I think as high as, a 2 in the tournament, in the conference tournament, to a 5. And they'll play an extra game now, which
doesn't matter really, right?
No, they're in. They're going to be a 9.
Either way, maybe a 7 if they make a run. But it hurts because that's a win over Kentucky.
Yeah,
if you get a win
that.
over Kentucky anytime, that's good.
If you finished up with 20 regular season wins, and it would have been a nice, comeback to a year that started with such high expectation. But again, I'd rather lose that game now than lose it,
Well, the good thing about basketball.
But if you're 9, that means you're going to be playing a 1.
Correct. But the ones, again, this is a year where so what? Unless that one is Kansas, do you care?
Yeah.
You're going to have to be
Does FSU have a chance to be a 1 if they win the ACC?
That's a good question because I would say they do. Baylor lost again this weekend, so they've got another loss tacked on. And San Diego State lost this weekend, so they got a loss.
Right.
Maybe Baylor didn't lose. San Diego State lost.
I didn't think Baylor lost.
For sure. Yeah, they did. I got San Diego
Baylor was women lost.
Yeah, they did. Well, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
To a mediocre team. But listen, it's hard to take this. It's almost a defeatist attitude when you blow a game like that and you feel terrible. But at the end of the day, Hick, at the end of the day, in 2 weeks, it's not going to matter if they won that game by a point or lost. They
Probably
are what
not.
they are. They're going to face the same level of team, and they're going to have the same puncher's chance going into the tournament that they had they even won that game.
Well, I heard, by the way, our Joe Poll question today, need to sell your property fast, residential, commercial, call the Edge Group, 904-474-5851. What do you expect from the Gator basketball program? Like what kinds of, I give you 4 choices. Do you expect to make the dance annually? Do you expect to be in the top 5 in the SEC? Do you expect like Sweet 16 or better? Or do you expect a Final Four like every 5 years? And 41.8% say big dance annually. And actually, I think that's fair.
I don't think that Florida's internal goal stated is higher than that.
Yeah.
That's where it starts because if you do that, you can do those other things. And Florida's not Duke or Kentucky or North Carolina or Kansas in basketball. You're just not. You're not going to have that built-in advantage of a guaranteed McDonald's All-American every year.
Right.
So
yeah.
I think he's doing a great job. They got the youngest team in college basketball. Unfortunately, this is a team that it's a year away. But, someone like Nimhard will think he's better than he is, and he'll go pro, and he'll be playing in Turkey next year at this time instead of leading maybe a Final Four march. But we'll see who sticks around. If all the underclassmen stick around, they're going to be really good next year.
Beef has alerted me that the Mike Garafolo, or is it Garofalo?
So
no one
Janine
really
Garoppolo.
knows. The Bills have agreed to terms with Josh Norman to a one-year deal, $6 million, which would reunite him with Sean McDermott, who was his defensive coordinator in Carolina for 4 years. So that is being reported. He's allowed to sign, right, because he was
just released.
Yeah, released.
Not a free agent.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got a lot to do today. It's fun. A lot of sports happened over the weekend. Gator baseball team is still perfect. Good game yesterday.
Boy, the locals are really
my
playing
kid
a big
from
part.
Providence has hit 4 home runs in 4 days and won the game yesterday, and Barco and he teamed up. And so
Young, the other kid from Ponte Vedra, is like a school record.
Yeah, 16
hit
or
streak,
17 game hitting streak.
17, I think that's a school record.
So a lot of good things happening for Florida baseball, at least. And we'll discuss that more. We're cranking it up here on a Monday.
Now, Downtime with Dan on 1010XL. Brought to you by Ameris Bank. Our look is changing, but our commitment to you remains fierce. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look.
I saw a mock draft, and we'll talk about it later today, that was very tempting to me if I was a Jaguar fan, because I had the Jags having Isaiah Simmons fall to them and then getting Henry Ruggs with the 20th pick. And then they took a corner in the second round. And I was excited about it, and I feel like there is an internal debate going on of, would you want some of those guys, or do you have to go get the big guys because there's only so many big guys, and you got to find these big athletic guys and that defensive tackle, or maybe that offensive tackle with the first couple of picks. I think that's something that you have to decide which way you're going to do, because one thing that can't happen again, and you're never going to win, is if you allow NFL teams to run for more than 200 yards. The Jaguars did it 4 times last year.
At Ameris Bank, we didn't become bankers so we could tell you no. We chose this profession because we knew we could make a difference. That's one thing all Americans